Thank you all. We have 8,000 subscribers now. You can subscribe so that you can get the regular updates. Yeah. So, hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grand Master Class, and I'm Peter Simon with you. Today we are conducting reading part C. Questions, a lecture for solving part C questions. And the topic is heading concussion and dementia. And the subtopic is how medicine is changing football forever. We are going to learn a number of questions. Every question will be presented as one video, so you can watch and update your knowledge on a regular basis. So we are moving to the first question. So the timing is given on the right hand bottom here, 120 seconds. So 120 seconds, you have time, that means 2 minutes for each question. Yes, your time starts now. Last minute. Yes, so that's finished. Time is up. Time is up. Now let us analyze this particular question. Yes. Let us analyze this particular question. Okay, you can give me your answer. Answer. What do you think is the answer? Question 15. What do you think is the answer? Saida says A. Robel says B. Very good, Robel. Yeah. And Saida says A. So two answers are there. Imali says A. Yeah. Yeah. Sham says A. Yes. Dr. Robel is from the UK and he is one of our regular students. Robel, I'm going to present lot of sessions. Okay. This session is actually made on your request. Okay. Because you are not available the other day and that timing was little difficult. So I'm setting in such a way so that you can attend many sessions. So you are a regular student. You can ask any number of questions. There is no problem. You are welcome. Yeah. So Robel, are you okay? Are you comfortable? If you are comfortable, you can unmute and you can share your experience with our classes. How do you feel? The explanation, the evaluation, the correction, the guidance. You can speak whatever you want about our sessions so that
Yeah,
others may know about our classes and why you joined with Simon sir. Yeah, please.
yeah, they really good because it is a give a feedback regular basis that identify our lackings, that help to improve our deficiency area, as well as give a proper guidelines to how to success the OIT. And that's why I chose the Peter sir. This is absolutely we need this kind of teaching method. They help to our English improve as well as OIT pass.
Yeah, fine. Thank you very much. You can mute. Dr. Robel is from the UK and he is already there in the UK and he's preparing for OET and he joined our sessions. He became a registered student. He paid the fees and he's a regular subscriber and he has started training on a special basis, personalized training. Right. Now let us see, let us analyze this particular question. Now, how to analyze this question? How to go for this question? Right. Okay. Now let us see. Yeah. So Aisha says C, Sham, Imali, Saida, they say A, and Dr. Robel says B. And there is one C and then one B and remaining A's. Okay, now let us see here. Let us analyze this particular question. Now, how do we go with this type of questions? How do we go with this type of questions? Now, let us see. What do we learn about Jeff Astle? Okay, what do we learn about Jeff Astle? So, this is the name of a particular person here. This is the name of a particular person. Okay, so Jeff Astle or Astley or whatever you call it, Jeff Astle. Okay, right. So, what do we learn about Jeff Astle or Astley or Astle? Now, let us see this. What do we learn? That means earlier we don't know, now we come to know. You learn something new. You learn something new. That means you don't have any idea. It's for the first time, you call it learning. Okay. Otherwise, it will called revision. Okay. A reminder. So first time when we do something, it is called learning. Something new. Something new you are learning. Why are you learning? Because it is important. It is important. We learn about it because it is important. It is necessary. It is a top priority or it is something different. If something is normal, you will not learn. something should be abnormal, extraordinary, special, something different, something not normal, unusual. So try to understand this. If something it is great, something it is unusual, something it is special, something it is extraordinary, then only you will learn. If it is not extraordinary, it's not important, it's not special, you will not learn. Remember that. So these words play a very, very pivotal role. So you learn something new. What you did not learn from others, what you cannot learn from others, you can learn about Jeff Astle. Try to understand this. If you take somebody else, maybe Simon Peter, maybe Abraham Lincoln, or Margaret Thatcher, or somebody else, you may not learn this. This you can learn only from Jeff Astle. That means it is very important. This case is specifically for that purpose, so that you can learn something new. Remember that. Now, this Jeff Astle is here. Okay. This is here. Right? Jeff Astle is here. So he is an England striker. He is an England striker in the football, the game of football. Remember that. He is an England striker in the game of football. Right. Particularly, try to understand something special. I told you always, particularly. So here it goes. You learn something because something particular or something special, something extraordinary, particularly means especially, specifically. It's not normal. Something extraordinary. It's not ordinary. So remember these things very clearly. You learn something when there is some speciality, and that is regarding the act of heading. It is regarding the act of, particularly regarding the act of heading. So hitting the ball with the head, that's it, has been linked to damage to players' brains since 2014. Okay, from that time onwards, whenever there is a damage to players' brains, so this case is linked. When a coroner attributed England striker Jeff Astle's death to industrial disease. Okay, try to understand that point. So we learn something new here. We learn something new. It is linked. It is linked. Linked means connected. Why it is connected? That means there is some connection. That means there is some link. There is some sort of relationship. That means there is some sort of resemblance. There is some sort of coordination, some sort of similarity. Try to understand that one here. Try to understand that one here. Some sort of similarity is there. Some sort of similarity is there. Try to understand. The connection. See here, the connection. The connection, the relationship, the resemblance, the similarity. Okay, it showed, right? Since then, since when? Since 2014. Since then, you can see here, from that time onwards. Okay, the connection, the relationship, the similarity. Okay, so now see here. One of the standard short form conclusions used by from repeated heading. Again and again and again you are giving heads. Striking too many times. Repeated blows with the head. Football, you know, somebody is hitting hard. It's coming with great force. And that one, you are giving a head. So try to understand that. You are hitting the head with the head. You're hitting the ball with the head. That means the ball is hitting your head also. That means you're getting an equal blow. With what force the head, the ball is going to the other side, the same force, your head is going to the other side. It's equal reaction here. Try to understand. So this repeated heading, the studies found. The studies found. Let's try to understand it. When you find, that means you are learning. The people are learning something special here. Okay. The people are learning something special. You find, then you learn something. You learn something. That means you're finding something. Earlier you did not learn. That means you did not find. Now you learned something. So you found that. You found that particular thing. Found. That means you're learning. You're finding new things. That means you're learning new things. You're finding something. That means you're learning something. That link. What is that link? Connection. Try to understand here. So they have investigated. They have found. They have investigated. They have researched. Okay. They have researched and found the connection. There's some sort of connection. Try to understand here. There's some connection. Heading increases the risk of dementia. That means, so whenever a person is heading a football, slowly the brain is affected and the risk of dementia is increasing. So he is getting some injuries, brain damage. Damage. Now let me show you here. Damage. Damage means injury. Players means boxers. Okay. Boxers here related to boxing. All right. So these boxers, seen in boxers, that means repeated blows. People are beating on the head. People are blowing. People are punching on the head. So players, try to understand. Okay. So there's some relation, that and this, there's some connection. Connection means there is some similarity. There are some similarities. So some resemblances. Resemblances. Okay. Has been linked. Linked means resembled, connected. Okay. Linked means connected. Yeah. Resemblance, connection, similarity. Okay. So brain injuries. This football striker is heading the balls. Okay, repeatedly. In the same way, the boxers are being hit by the opponents repeatedly. So there is a connection there and there is a connection here. These two are connected. The research has investigated these things. And so, you see, try to understand the point there. So boxers are the same type. Okay, the same type. You can understand. Fine. So this is how his brain injuries. Whose brain injuries? You can understand the point here. Yeah. So let us see here. His brain injuries. Yeah. Whose brain injuries? Now you have to try to understand the relationship now. Who is this? His now. His is Jeff Astle. Okay. That's it. You can see the triangular story here. He's an England striker. That's footballer. He's an England striker. He got the act of heading, he got some injuries. Okay. He got some injuries. Okay. England striker, because of the act of heading, he's got some injuries. And these are, related to those means the injuries, the suffering. Okay. The suffering of connection with football and a growing scientific existed. Heading increases the risk of, says Gil Livingston, just similar to that, boxer. Yeah, a neurodegenerative disease. A neurodegenerative disease. Traumatic encephalopathy. So these are the sufferings of boxers. So this is related. That's what he's telling here very clearly, right? So try to understand this very clearly. Now, let's go here. Now, what do we learn about the Jeff Astle? Now, here you know that option A is the correct answer. His brain injuries resembled those typically suffered by boxers. Now, let us see justification from the passage. Studies found that Astle's brain showed signs of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a neurodegenerative disease commonly seen in boxers. That is the relationship. Yeah. Now, let us see the main sentence here. The main sentence is here. Yeah. As less, they found that, studies found that. That means we learned that. Studies found that. That means we learn that. Studies found. So we learn. Studies found, we learn. If something is found by studies, that means we are learning that. That's the point. Studies. So we made studies. People made studies. Researchers made studies. So we learn that. Okay. We learn that about Jeff Astle. Okay. Astle's brain. Astle brain showed signs of chronic traumatic encephalopathy. So try to understand here. Asle's brain showed signs of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE. This is a neurodegenerative disease commonly seen in boxers. Try to understand this. That means he has the same signs, same symptoms, which are commonly found in boxers. A neurodegenerative disease. This disease is a neurodegenerative disease commonly seen in boxers. Try to understand that one. Okay. So there is a resemblance, common resemblance. Okay. Resembled. These symptoms are typically suffered by whom? By boxers. His brain injuries. Whose brain injuries? Astel's brain injuries. So try to understand this very clearly. It's very, very important. Yeah. 1 second. Yes. So I'll give you a second round explanation. So this is the basic explanation. Then I'll give you the advanced level explanation where you can go directly. If you are very strong enough, you can directly the explanation. So the basic level we have seen now. Yeah. Now, if you have a lot of vocabulary and if you are able to directly skim and scan, then you can just straight away jump to the main point. You can jump directly to the main point. Now let us see here. Now we learn, I'm just taking you straight away, straight away. This is the advanced level. If you are very fast, you are of extraordinary level, then it appears it is very easy when I tell you, but it is a little tougher. This advanced level will be a little tougher. Only if you can relate these points directly, it will be easy for you. Okay, now let us see here. We, if you do at least 100 questions like this, then it will be easy for you. We means studies, researchers, people, humanity, okay, scientists. So we found, when we find, we come to know. That means we learn, okay? That what say about Jeff Astle. So here you have, here you have the main point. So what do we learn? We learn what? What do we learn? We learn that. That means what? That means what? Remember, that means what? Remember very carefully. What? That. What? That. What is there? That is a table. What means that? You have to understand the relationships here. Okay? You have to understand. Studies means we. Found means learn. What means about that. Okay? We learned about what? About that. About what? About that. About what? About that. What? We learned about what? We learned about that. See, about what? About that. See the relationship. There's a very, very, very advanced level of analyzing. About what? About that. Okay? So specifically, I'm pointing it out. Now, Astil's brain. Brain. Whose brain? Brain. Brain. His. Astil's. Apostrophe S. Okay? Try to understand. Astil. Jeff Astil plus his is equal to Astil's. Try to understand. Jeff Astil is Astil. His is apostrophe S. Try to understand the relationship. Okay. If you understand these questions like this, it will be very easy. S means his. Okay. Be very careful here. Astil's. His brain. Astil's brain. Apostrophe S. Astil plus his is equal to Astil's. Remember that. So Astil's brain, you got it here. The second point I'm showing with black now. Astil's, his brain means Astil's brain showed similar signs to that of boxer. Similar signs. Okay. Right. Similar signs of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, that is CTE. These are the signs. What are the signs? Signs, those signs of chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Those are the signs. Typically, I'll show you every word, literally. Typically means commonly, suffered, experienced, noticed, observed, seen. Boxers, by boxers, in boxers. Okay, by boxers, in boxers. So, injuries. Okay, injuries. What type of injuries? That type of injuries, those type of injuries. Signs of chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Okay, those type of injuries. The brain, okay, showed injuries. Resembled, common, same signs. These signs are common, so you should relate like that. Okay, you should relate like this now. So signs are common. Okay, injuries and suffering. Okay, these are the related, and these injuries are similar. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, the same sufferings are seen. Boxers, seen, suffered. Typically, commonly, those what? Signs. Okay, the resemblance, same signs, that is a resemblance. chronic traumatic encephalopathy. These signs are found in both. So they resemble common in them and this common. So be very careful here. Okay, it's a neurodegenerative disease commonly found in block. So chronic traumatic encephalopathy is a neurodegenerative disease. Okay, they are synonymous. Now, this is the way how you have to identify. You can go straight away to the question and directly. The answer will almost always be in the middle of the paragraph. Almost always. Exceptional there. I can say 80% it will be there in the middle. If two questions are there in the same paragraph, then it may be in the beginning one and middle one or ending one, like that one. Two options. So this is the way advanced students will learn. Advanced students can do in this manner. Yeah. So now A is the right answer. Now let us see. B is not the right answer. Okay. B is not the right answer. His death led to more research into the link between football and dementia. No, deceptively close. It's close, something close. But it's not. It's deceptive. You know why? It's not fully accurate. Everything is not same. Okay, right? It's not fully accurate, deceptive. Some trap is there in that. See, the cause of death originally given for him was changed on further investigation. No, that's not right. This is factually incorrect. Then option D, he was the first footballer to claim that his dementia was caused by a heading a ball. Is there any claim? Did he mention anywhere? Did he say anything like that? No, not at all. So this is the way how you are going to identify the answer. Try to learn answers like this. It will be very easy. In the exam, you can do very fast. But first thing is you have to learn the technique. Okay. Many people want to finish off in 1 minute. Oh, time is not there like that. No, no, no. Don't do that. That's a trap. The explanation, advanced level. That is the basic level for the beginners. And this is the level for the repeaters. Okay, advanced level. You already know something, use your knowledge and go in an advanced style. Yes. So now what I want you to do is, where is this? Yeah. Right. So what you can do is, you can share your opinion here. How well you understood, because we are going to start another question. Before that, I want to know. Yeah. I want to know, did you learn anything new? Did you learn anything new today? Did you learn anything new? If it is yes, what is that you learned? Because I will feel very happy when you say, yes, sir, today I learned something new. So I will try to learn more and come back to you. Was that beneficial? Okay. Was that beneficial? Yeah. So concepts, techniques, no need to read everything, just to get an idea. If you get an idea, okay, then it will be very easy for you. Come on. Give your points, please. Give your points, please. Yeah, very good. So Saida says, yes, we learned something new. Ability to skim. Jokey. Saida says the answer is in the middle of the paragraph. And yes, Dr. Robel. Yeah, why I call these people is they are our regular students. They are registered regular students. Robel, are you there? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's busy little. Okay. Who else is there? Imali is there. Imali is our regular student. She is from the UK. Hello, Imali. Hello, Imali. Imali is a
Hi,
regular
sir.
student. She paid the fees and she joined as a regular student and she is blessed. She is getting a lot of personal sessions. And can you share, Imali, how did you benefit from these sessions? I think you were referred to by your Sri Lankan friend. Somebody told you, and you have come and joined the sessions. How are the sessions beneficial for you?
Yes, sir, of course. I already done one time OIT, so I'm not success in that time. And after I joined to your class, I just find some simple tips to how to find the answers because I'm so confused and panicked before to find the answers one by one. You you just give the ways to how to find the ways how to find the correct answers. That's very useful for sir, me, sir. Thank you
Okay,
for that, sir.
very good, very good. Where are you currently? In which city? Glasgow, huh?
No, sir, I'm in Southeast London.
Southeast London. Okay, fine. Okay, share your with your friends because these sessions I'll not give always, only to the regular students I'll be giving. So for those students who are new, you can share them for whenever I'm giving freely, and so that they can also come and get blessed. And if anybody is interested, they'll come to know about our quality. And if they are interested, they can join the sessions. We have 3 places this month. So new month started June. We have 3 places. Only 3 students I'll be taking. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. Robel, Dr. Robel. Yeah, I was checking for you. Yeah,
Thank you,
you
sir.
can share your experience. Did you understand? Did you get any
Yes,
techniques? You said, yeah, this session, I was waiting for you. I wanted you to call me, but I think you got busy maybe. Of course, I
yes.
know you are in a foreign land and there are a lot of demands there and you are with your family. You could not, but anyhow, I thought it is time I make some video for you. So because you are not able to attend personally that particular time, so I scheduled this session. I told you this is specially for you people, right? Now share your experience. How did you learn? What did you learn? What new things have you learned today?
There is a good explanation and good technique to how to find the right answer and a short way, and good explanation how to use this synonymous word and how to understand the question and option as well as that make easy to find the right answer.
Right. Very good. For example, if there is some doctor or nurse here or some physiotherapist or somebody who wants to join our classes, can you give your recommendation how the sessions are, how I am giving you personal sessions after your duty hours, whenever you are available, even sometimes night also, you're tired and you're coming anytime, flexible time, how you are getting the benefit in the regular sessions? Can you share?
Yeah, there is so much flexible when you get it free time and just in from the 20 minute or 30 minute earlier. There's sir, I am free, and then sir make a call to you and give a session according to your needs and according to your weakness point. They focus on your weakness and because when they make a plan to how to improve this lackings area that help to pass the weighty.
One
I hope.
last question. You paid a good amount of fees for personal sessions and you are taking the personal sessions. Are you getting the worth out of it or no?
Yeah, absolutely. This what this I think it's a more than what because it is so much helpful to me.
Good, good. Yeah, that's fine. So that's fine. That's the end of the first question.